Welcome back, Sip Raji, Sip Shamatma, Sip Bliss, Sip Pankaj, Sip Tina, Sip Ansul, Sip Ranjana. That's it. I can't see anybody else on the call. So is it because I can't see, or many people's audio is still off? Welcome to the call. And today our call is on a subject: how can we develop a divine union? So what is this divine union? Anybody understands what is this divine union? It is a union between me and the divine. How is it possible for me to build that connection, that beautiful divine union? Is there a way? Can we do it? What do you understand by it? And how to do it? So we have Will who wants to start. Yes, Will.
Namaste, Karan. Thank you very much for taking this call, Bunte. So I think you're born with it. Christ Jesus said, pointed to children and said, of such is the kingdom of heaven. So I think children are already connected to SIP. And the best thing you can do is to live a pure life, firstly, and find a guru to live with who can instruct you on how to do it.
So therefore, you're still saying that we have to find the guru who will tell us how to do it. So how do we do it? That's what we are trying to talk today. So divine union is not actually, if you reach that state of ultimate enlightenment, we are already united. Then what breaks the union? You can hear me, right? Is the connection okay?
Yes, sir.
So what breaks this union? What is the cause of this union to disappear? So when we talk today, again, I'm repeating the question, and then the next, I think we have Girish and Krishna. How can we, when we say we want to develop the divine union, it means obvious, it means, Will, it's like this, Will. Suppose you are connected, your SIM card is connected to a network. Yes. So you'll say, when I buy the mobile phone, when I switch on my mobile phone with the SIM card, it automatically connects. But yes, what happens when it disconnects? Then you have to reconnect. Yes. I'm getting this going off and on and off and on. Is there a problem? So why does this have to reconnect is the question. Are you getting my point or not?
Yes, I think there are many factors actually. There's karma, vidya, attachment.
Okay. So let's go slow. Okay, we'll just try to see. I'm only again confirming the audio video is coming through without any cuts, right? There's no cut coming. Thank you. So thank you. So let's get into it. Girish, please. Girish, what is how the question is, how can we develop a divine union? And the question is, first of all, that means, do we have a divine union? Is it even possible to have this divine union? What is the union between whom and whom? All these other questions we must have pre-answers. So before we get to the answer to the main subject, we need to get to this. Who wants the union? Why do we want a union? With whom do we want a union? So all this matters, right?
We human beings need to be always in connection with the divine, our source. And by being in one form or other form of yoga, like
one.
Yeah.
Which is your 2G or 5G? 5G. No, it's not working 5G. Are we there? Not there? Hello? 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 Can you hear me now? Am I back? Just now I realized I was on the wrong network. I was on a 2G network, and that's why I could not hear you. Even now I'm struggling. I don't know. Exactly the problem. Exactly, we're talking about union. Where is the union? There is no union between my computer and the network. I'm struggling to see you. I'm struggling to hear you. I'm seeing your Girish's images coming and going. Krishna's images coming and going. The problem of today's topic is exactly the problem with my computer today. Instead of connecting to the 5G network, it is connected to the 2G network, and I'm struggling like a donkey. So, Girish, I'm sorry, but repeat your answer, please.
By remaining in one form or other form of yoga.
Beautiful answer. Beautiful answer. Can you explain, Girish?
Like when we get up, dhyana yoga, mind is not, our thoughts are not bombarding. Then, as you told, bhakti yoga. Then some karma yoga.
So, Girish, can you be in dhyana yoga? Can you be in dhyana yoga from morning to night?
No, that's why we have multiple choices.
How do we develop? Beautiful. Yes, what an answer. My master. I always call Girish master.
By utilizing this, a yogi जो योग में सदा ही रहे, प्रभु के योग में रहे, संसार के माया में वो ना अटके, सदा वो योग में रहे, प्रभु की प्यास हो सदा, प्रभु से प्यार वो करे, योगी वो है जो माया से बच के रहे, प्रभु के योग में रहे.
Today I lost my voice. Today I lost my voice. So when I lose my voice, you can come to temple and sing. Monday night you can come and sing on Monday night. So beautiful. You are continuing. You are explaining that song. Beautiful song. So how can we be in this state of yoga? Will, you must pay attention, Will, because we don't need those complicated terms to have the divine union. The divine union is very easy. It's very easy. I'm just telling you, I was struggling so much because I was on 2G network. I switched off 2G network. I put on 5G network, and now I'm perfect. Even if you're nodding, I can see you nodding. Otherwise, I'm saying, I'm seeing like ghostly pictures. Correct. So very important. Girish has given a beautiful answer, but I would like Girish,
I want to continue.
Continue.
When you are one with the divine, realizing the truth, you are not having any fear. But when you are in bhoga, that is separate from the divine in your mind, then your mind is full of tension, regret, jealousy, and other things. It keeps away from realization.
Correct. You know, it's very common for us. It's so common for us. Today, somebody got me on a call for 45 minutes. And after talking for 45 minutes on the loud call, I lost my voice. Now that person is saying, oh, you're angry at me. If I get angry at you, then I'm not AiR. How can I get angry? I can't get angry. What is the point of getting angry? But the point is I lost my voice, and now for Zoom, I'm not able to speak in my full ability, because if I speak loudly now, I can't sing tonight. So the point is this: we have to be what you said just now. We have to be in Sat Chit Anand. Despite what happens in life, we react, RDX. What is the point of RDX? React, destroy, explode. Nah. A person who is enlightened, who has got a divine union, will respond. RDR, respond, don't react. Saying is easy, na? When will you RDR and not RDX? When, what Girish says, when you have a divine union. When you have a divine union, you are in such
a state of bliss and eternal peace.
Some more, please. One more layer. So the point is that it is very important for us to be in that state of आनंदा सच्चिदानंदा सत के चित में रहना हमें, मिथ्य को दूर हमें करना, सत्य के चित में रहना है. How, Girish? How?
By being in yoga, one form or the other.
There is no other way. And immediately the moment we say yoga, what people think, Girish? So this is the problem. People think asana and pranayama. Good. Thank you, Girish. Good for you spoke and saved my voice today. Thank you. Krishna and Sophia. Sophia has come back after a long time. Sis, Soul and Sophia. Krishna first.
Mr. Shivoham.
Shivoham.
Yes, the understanding is we are already divine, and every day this class, this lesson is taking us closer to that divinity. And
Correct.
yes, yoga. But if you ask what is the practice you do to be in yoga, because I like you always say what you should have sip in your lip, you should not slip. That is there to not to slip. And what is your daily practice? I try to imbibe is Shravan, Manan, and Nidhyasan to be in yoga.
Shravana Manana Nidhyasan is not a daily practice. Shravana Manana Nidhyasan is a philosophy of life.
Is it
You
not
continue.
a sadhana, sir?
No, it's not a
Is
daily
it
practice. Shravana Manana Nidhyasan cannot have every day.
No,
Nidhi,
sir.
Nidhi,
I don't know whether my understanding is wrong. But my understanding of Shravan is listening and, understanding your knowledge and
Correct.
listening and practicing. And Manan is a reflection and, trying to practice it in our daily life.
So that's all you can do every day. Shravana Manana, Shravana Manana, Shravana
And
Manana.
Nidhyasan is deep contemplation. It automatically happens, right?
No. Nidhyasan is enlightenment, or rather realization. May not be enlightenment, but every time you get a realization, it is Nidhyasan. It is you read, listen, introspect, contemplate, realize. Ask, investigate, realize. In English, you want to put Shravana Manana Nidhyasan, it's AIR, AIR, AIR. What is AIR? Ask, investigate, realize. Every day you ask and investigate. Every day you will not realize. Realization will come once every few days, once every few weeks, once every few months.
Okay, I thought in this fall we are doing the first part of Shravan, because Shravan, I thought it is listening, and Manan is the reflection part which we have to do as a homework and which we have to put in practice. So that
Correct.
is a practice, right? And
Correct.
then Nidhyasan is a gift you are going to get, right?
Correct.
So is it not a sadhana?
Okay, you call it sadhana. I don't mind it. It is what I'm saying. You must do savana every day. You must do manana every day. Right? This is a practice. This is a sadhana. Ask, investigate, and the realizations will keep on happening. Realizing
to be in union, we don't know what is that union with divinity because we have not experienced.
Stop. You're jumping. Wait. No, you're jumping from something to something else. I'm sorry to interrupt. Being in union is what Girish told the answer. If you want to be in union, it is not Sravana Manana. It is not ask, investigate. No.
Yes.
So I'm just putting the record straight. If you want to be in union, be in yoga. Don't be in bhoga.
Right.
You can either be in Sat Chit Anand or Man Mithya Dukha. If you are in Man Mithya Dukha, you will suffer. If you are in Sat Chit Anand, despite if somebody throws garbage on your face also, today somebody got angry at me. So somebody got angry at me. What can I do? It's a master. One of my masters got angry. So I said, I bowed down and I said, I am sorry. I put my hands down, folded my hands. Why I folded my hands? Because whether or not I intended or not, I hurt somebody. I had no intention to hurt. But when I'm in Satchidanand, immediately, without any ego or with the realization I am nothing, and I see the divine in the other person, I see the God and the goddess in the other person, I immediately fold my hand and I say, Maaf karo, maaf karo, maaf. What is the song? The beautiful many songs on maaf karo I have got. Mujhe maaf karo mere bholenath, maaf. So But you know what I'm trying to say? How can we develop that divine union? It's very beautiful. Because when you develop the divine union, which Girish spoke about, that yoga which we talk about, nobody understands the meaning of this yoga. Sorry to say, Krishna. The world doesn't understand the meaning of yoga. We think yoga, no, but just by controlling your breath for a few minutes, you will become in yoga, in union with the divine. Not chance, no chance. Being in union with the divine, the only way is samadhi, chaturya, satchidanand. Different words. Away from bhoga, united in yoga. This is our challenge. All right. Sravana Minana is a different subject. That will not give us a divine union. No, no. That will only lead to nididhyasana. That will lead us to realization. That will lead to sat. We have to be chit of sat to be in Satchidanand. For that Sat Chit Anand, if we are a yogi in yoga, we can be united. We can be in that state. I hope we are not talking away from the subject. I hope we are not. Am I taking you away from this path, that path? Am I confusing you?
No, no, no.
Be focused. Be completely focused. If you make a small error, I'm sorry, but I have to correct you. Sometimes we don't like to be corrected. No, we don't like. We human beings don't like to be corrected. So
No.
we have to. I have to
This is
correct
the
you.
only place you want to be corrected.
If I don't correct you, that means you will go wrong.
Is that?
Sophia. Yes, Sophia. Unmute Sophia, and then Kailash. Sophia.
Yes, hello. I bow down to sleep, air, and everybody
Bolo.
here.
You have a question?
No, I say that divine union with God often involves a combination of spiritual practices, meditation, faith, love to God, and you have to come back to your soul. Like when you are going with everybody, you forget everything, and then you have to come back and do your meditation, your spiritual practices, and love for God.
Yeah, but what you say is a very general statement. But what we say is a very
Is
specific.
meditation.
No,
Yeah,
no.
meditation.
Are you saying by doing meditation you will have divine union? Sorry, you will not have. Just by doing meditation will you become one with God? No chance. What you're talking about is dhyana. Let me explain. Girish, you may like this explanation. We don't want dhyana. We want dhyana to become dhyana yoga. We don't want bhakti. Huh? Yogini, Rekha, Sudeep, Ashok Chani. No. Just by coming to temple, it is not going to give union with God. It is bhakti. The bhakti has to become bhakti yoga. We want dhyana yoga, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga. Ask, investigate. No, that is jnana. Krishna, ask and investigate will only take you to jnana. You don't want jnana. You want jnana yoga. Through the medium of jnana, you want yoga. Through the medium of meditation, dhyana, you want yoga. Through the medium of karma, you want yoga. Through the meditation of bhakti, you want yoga. Through the meditation of prema, you want yoga. The way to develop a divine union, Girish revealed the answer.
Yoga.
Is yoga. Remaining in what I'm changing the word now. It is not yoga. Tell me, how can we develop a divine union? Girish, it's not yoga. What is it?
Satchitanand.
It is not yoga. It is seamless yoga. Seamless means you must not have yoga, bhoga, yoga, bhoga, yoga, bhoga, yoga. Doesn't work. If you do yoga, bhoga, you will be divine. No divine union. Won't happen. To be united with SIP means what? Let me take a break before I go to Kailash. What is the meaning? Anybody can answer this question? What does it mean, being in divine union? Who can give me the answer? I will salute you with both hands. I want to salute my master. Who's the master who will give answer? I will give salute with both hands. What is the meaning of developing a divine union? Who can tell me in simple words? So, Keshini, you want to answer? Okay, Kailash has already put hands for other things. What is the meaning of developing a divine union? Who can explain this? So, Keshini, you want to speak, or Rajendra, or Kailash, you want to speak? Any of the three can speak. Rajendra, bolo. Just short में answer. Rajendra, short answer.
सर एक वर्ड में आंसर दूंगा, शायद ये फारसी वर्ड है, but people say फना फिला, extension of self into God. But this is the divine union.
Perfect answer. Perfect answer.
I have been hearing this word from childhood. This word in Kashmir.
Wait. What is the meaning? You have to explain. Fana means what?
Fana means nothingness.
Ah, so you become divine union when you become nothing and you become everything.
Yes,
The moment you reach that nothingness, you have that everythingness. This creates the divine union.
Yes.
So, but I've not heard. What is the second word? Is it fana?
Fana fila. You can Google it also.
No,
Fana fila.
Please, let's. I will Google fana fila. Okay, fana. I know. Fana means you become nothing. You become fana. But I have not heard this concept. First time I'm hearing from somebody. So my dear
It's a Kashmiri word.
When you get into yoga, you become fana.
Yeah.
You dissolve. You dissolve into the divine. Which
Fana means basically get lost. Fana means in Kashmiri, get lost. Finish.
No, get lost doesn't mean like you get lost. It means
get lost.
it means you disappear.
Zero hona.
You disappear into non-existence. Fana ho jana. Fana ho jana. Not fana means fana ho jao. Not that type of fana.
No. It will not go away. It will not go away.
Kailash, thank you for your good. जब आप छोटा आंसर देते हैं बहुत अच्छा आंसर देते हैं आप. Good, Rajendra. Kailash. बढ़िया आंसर. कभी आपका आंसर इतना बढ़िया होता है. Kailash.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam.
For the divine union, okay, we need be in yoga every time. But is it possible to be in yoga every time?
Of course. And every time you miss, you CBTY. If you miss, you CBTY, come back to yoga. But if you are, there are two aspects. I have a friend. My friend, Kailash, he tells me he loves movies. What, Kailash? He loves movies. You know what it means he loves movies? You know that? He goes for movie after having breakfast. Then he comes back and has lunch and he goes for movie. Then he comes back and have chai and he goes for movie. Then he comes back and have dinner, then he goes for movie.
So he every time on the movie.
He's addicted to movie. In a day, he sees 4 movies.
Okay.
So if you are that condition, that means you're fully in bhoga. Now, suppose in 1 month I see a movie, and after 1 month that movie takes me 3 hours into Rocky Rani Ki Prem Kahani. I go to Rocky Rani Ki Prem Kahani. The boy goes and lives in the mother's house for 3 months, and the girl goes lives in the father's house for 3 months. And then one man, Dharmender, he's supposed to he's falling in love with Shabana Azmi, and they have soulmate relationship. Somebody told me the story. I have not watched the movie. So my point to you is, it breaks the yoga. Now, does it mean that we should not watch a movie? No, we can watch a movie. But we should come back to yoga. If you're going to go 4 movies a day, you cannot come back to yoga. Sorry. If you're addicted to movies, cannot come to yoga. One lady told me, I like to color my hair. I told her, okay, color your hair. So she told me, will I lose my yoga if I color my hair? I said, no, you will not lose your yoga. So she went to color her hair. After she finished coloring her hair, I asked her, hello, where are you? She said, I finished coloring my hair. Now I've got to color my nails. So she spent the rest of the day coloring the nails. And then what happened? And now she's saying, I'm redoing my eyebrows and I'm redoing. So she spent 3 days in the salon. From morning to night, she spent 3 days in the salon. Can she be in yoga?
No.
I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. So Kailash, थोड़ा टाइम योगा से अगर हम दूर हो जाएंगे वापस आ सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर हम प्रभु से दूर हो जाएंगे और कुछ में फंस जाएंगे तो वापस नहीं आ सकते.
So we
I
need
hope you
to
understood.
continue to come. Okay. Again,
Yes.
if we slip, then we need to again.
This is what I want to explain. If you slip out of yoga, come back soon. If you don't come back soon, and when you come back, then God will not be there. Sip will not be there.
Yes, yes, yes. Sure.
Thank you. Prem Chandji, and back to Girish. Prem Chandji. I hope you are understanding. Very important subject for today's discussion. Very important. How to develop a divine union. Because if you don't develop a divine union, you cannot reach that state of spiritual ecstasy. Cannot get mukti, moksha, nirvana. No. Today is a very high level to get the state of moksha, to become one with the Supreme, to develop the divine union. How? Prem Chandji.
Gurudev, we will have to take the help of yoga, as you are telling 100% right. By the help of yoga, we will eliminate काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, अहंकार, ईर्ष्या, द्वेष. Instead, we will develop love, daya, karuna, prem. When we will develop each and every person, we will use only these words. We will not use ईर्ष्या. We will love, karuna,
Beautiful.
daya.
Beautiful.
So it will automatically we will be towards divinity. And
Absolutely.
it will.
Absolutely right. What you're saying is absolutely right. But only the divinity, this beauty, what you're saying is turning from negativity to positivity, correct? This negativity and positivity is a beautiful answer.
Yes,
but
sir.
that positivity must be in the consciousness that what consciousness? You got the answer? What does it say? So the consciousness must be what Rajendra told. आपने सुना Rajendra की बात? Rajendra, it's called in Islam, it's called annihilation into Allah. What's it called? Fana fillah. It's not becoming big like this. Fana fillah. Okay, now beautiful. I like it. See what a beautiful thing. It's in Islam, right? I like to learn good things from any religion. Fana fillah means annihilation into Allah. Fana fillah, which means we become nothing. Fana. We become fana into the divine. So we will create an English equivalent to it so that we disappear into the Supreme. So when we disappear into the Supreme, then that state, where is Premchand? There's no Premchandji. Premchand is not there at all. I am a divine instrument. I am a manifestation of the Supreme. When you are in that state, you have developed a divine union. And in that state, you're always in yoga. In that state, you're completely in surrender, complete surrender.
My thought will always be positive and will be in helping to the all persons. I won't hurt anyone, then I will only love. Then I will find safe in each and every person.
Premchandji, all that is good, but you must become extinct into the self-realization must become God real, which means, in other words, what in our language, neti tattvamasi. You must reach that realization of neti tattvamasi. I am not this. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am the divine soul. So this and this also both in the Nirvana chat. So it's very, my dear friends. See, some people think it is impossible to have divine union. How to have? This is called avidya. See, as long as we are living as the body, mind, and ego, we cannot, the moment there is I, you cannot have divine union. You have to, and we are not able to give up. What is my biggest secret, which I have shared with you? Have I shared with you? What is my biggest secret of my life? My biggest secret of my life is giving up my name itself. No, I am not Ravi. Ravi is dead. If somebody comes and asks me, I want to meet Ravi, I say Ravi is dead. Ravi is dead. The caterpillar is dead. The butterfly is born. If you see, AiR is fana fillah. The air is an example of fana fila. When Ravi died and he became air, it is nothing but fana fila. Fana fila means Ravi got extinct. There is no Ravi. This Ravi fellow used to dye his hair every day and look like a Bollywood, black hair and jet black and green suit and blue suit and yellow suit, talking to BBC. Where is that fellow gone? He's dead. He is dead. He's extinct. Are we willing to get to that level of extinction? When there is, I'm giving you a new quote. When there is extinction, there is unification. When there is extinction, there is liberation and unification. How can there be liberation and unification until there's extinction? As long as you are not extinct, you will remain you. You decide. You want to be you or you want to be God? You want to be Krishna or you want to be Krishna? This is up to you. Your
Yes, sir.
choice. Your choice. Girish,
Yes.
Girish Yogini Ashok Nichani. I hope I'm explaining clearly. Today's session is very important for you all to understand clearly. And if you all have no doubt, including Will, if Will is still there, don't get carried away by too many big words and big concepts. No, it's very simple. I hope you all are understanding what is the meaning. And Rajendra gave a very nice Sufi word called fana filla. This I think must be coming from the Sufi word fana filla. Will, you have to become extinct. When you become extinct, Will, you become everything. When you become nothing, you become everything. Girish.
To make yoga unbreakable, like Fevicol, Atut Bandhan, we have to realize God who is not in the sky or in the heaven. We need to realize that God is here inside our heart.
Not only here.
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, but we have to realize the God inside also.
Yeah.
So that we can maintain the yoga.
So that brings us back to ISIS.
Yes.
If you read the book ISIS, exactly what we speak about. Okay? Thank you. Ashok Nichani, Yogini, Ian, Krishna, Rekha Parvani. Ashok Nichani.
Shom Sarji. Sarji, I have an analogy of this today's subject with 5 of your bhajans. So from morning to night, there are, we can say it as 5 blissful periods in the day. The first one is silence in the morning. Shanti mein, Shanti
se
mila kya hasi anand.
Shanti se mila kya hasi anand. Satya ke chit mein mila Satchidanand. Okay. Second.
Then after morning, then comes bhakti. ये भक्ति का नगमा है, मंदिर की कहानी है, जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, बोले तेरी निशानी है.
Good.
And the third one, it is daytime, Shivgyani Jan Seva, do seva.
Very good. Very good.
Fourth one is your Zumpa, Gyan mein rahu. And the fifth and final is Prema Yoga, which is Mere Dil Mein Bas Tum Hi Tum Ho.
Wow, beautiful. See how Ashok is beautifully listed the day into 5 bhajans. 5, like, like how you have morning, afternoon, evening, night. He has listed it into 5. He has put 5 bhajans to link like a mala. Saanson ki mala mein simru main Ika naam. So actually, I stopped writing bhajans for many days. 1400. Then I started 1401. Because in the next 10 days, I'm going to consolidate. I'm going on a retreat. Tomorrow, I'm going away out of India for a retreat for 10 days. And my major focus is I'm going to be focusing on my 1400 bhajans. I'm going to be in that bhakti yoga. This is one of my goals. This retreat. I'm going to Finland for 10 days and I'm going to be in a bhajan retreat. This is my main focus next 10 days. Thank you. Yogini.
Sure.
Shivam, sir.
Bolo.
Can you hear, sir?
Yes, yes, bolo.
Sir? So if I have to be in union with the divine, through the by doing yoga, all the 5
No, but
steps,
you cannot do yoga.
following the
You cannot do yoga. Yoga cannot be done
by following.
by being in yoga. You have to be in yoga.
Acha. By being in yoga,
Yeah.
I can be close to divine.
Yes, you can be united with the divine. Yes.
Like how we put salt in the water. Once the salt is in water, we cannot separate the salt and water. So
Correct.
I have to become like that. Like
that is fana phila. Fana
Yeah.
phila means you become extinct. When the salt is put in water, the salt is no more visible. The salt disappears into the water. Beautiful example.
Yeah. So I have to become like that.
You have to
That
dissolve.
it cannot.
You have to dissolve into the supreme. Beautiful,
Yes.
very beautiful analogy. I love it.
That is what I want to do. I have realized that much now.
Yeah, but as long as you think I am the salt crystal, I am Komal, I am trying to be yogini. No, what is I? There is no I.
No,
The
I have
first
to
sign,
become nothing, na?
the first sign of enlightenment is to give up I.
Yes.
When we are able to give up I, then we become one with the power in the sky. But we have to first give up I. Thank you, Ian. I am nothing. See, I am nothing, Raj. Raj's name is I am nothing. IAN. Bolo, I am Raj.
Yeah, Shivoham, Guruji, Shivoham, everyone. My question is here today is individual soul and supreme soul different or is it the same?
What do you think?
With the teachings of you, I thought it is the same.
You tell me the answer.
It is the same.
Wait. Is the wave different from the ocean?
Is a wave different from the ocean? No.
How can you say no? Of course it is different. Wave is different, ocean
That's
is different.
just a word, terminology we associate with.
So please, can you imagine the wave coming from the ocean? Can you imagine as you're talking to me?
No, wave is not different from ocean. That's what I'm saying.
My dear, can you imagine the wave coming out of the ocean and hitting the beach? Can you imagine the scene?
No, because I have seen the reality. I've realized that waves doesn't come that way, right?
Then that does come from the sky?
No, we don't have to imagine.
I'm asking where does the wave come from?
Ocean.
Then that's all I'm asking you. Your mind is not letting you visualize. The wave.
No, I do not want to visualize, which I have understood the truth.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No. Only when you visualize this, you will understand the answer to your question.
No, the teachings. What we are understanding is SIP. We see God in everyone. We understand.
My dear, let me give you the answer, since you're not wanting the answer from your own mouth. Just like the wave seems to appear from the ocean, it lashes on the beach and goes back into the ocean. The soul seems to appear from SIP. It gives us life and then goes back into SIP. Now you got the analogy clear? As long as you are alive.
No, we also said in the previous classes that each soul is different, right? Every soul, your soul, Krishna's soul, or Rekha,
obviously
soul is different.
Just like every wave is different, right? If one wave is hitting and the second wave is hitting and the third wave is hitting, it's not the same wave. It's wave number 1 and wave number 2 and wave number 3. So
the raw material is just the water, right?
No, 1 minute. The only difference is the wave is becoming one with the ocean in a matter of seconds, in a matter of not even seconds, instantly, correct? But the soul in you will last for 40 years, 50 years. It seems separated from the Supreme. But in reality, it is not separated. It is coming from the Supreme. It is functioning as your soul. It goes back into the Supreme. Are you clear?
That is why we go for the purification, because the soul is not purified to merge with the Supreme.
The soul is purified.
We have karma. Each soul has its own karma.
The soul is already purified. It is your body, mind, ego that is not purified, that is retaining the soul of divinity inside.
So, Sarji, that purification, that 4 steps, what you taught us, what is that purification?
Of the body, mind, ego. not of the soul. The soul doesn't need any purification.
So
The soul
the karma
is
is associated with the soul or no?
No. So karma doesn't belong to soul. Karma only belongs to the me, the mind and ego, which doesn't exist. Otherwise, this mind and ego exist forever. It's there. The mind and ego will be there forever and ever and ever and ever. This is the understanding of non-enlightenment. The moment enlightenment happens, then there is no mind and ego. Where is mind and ego? It disappears. You are united with Sip.
So for me, I feel soul also doesn't exist. So mind, ego, and soul also doesn't exist. It is just an energy which we hold, and then get into it.
So please don't say it doesn't exist. You say it is energy. That I agree. You can't
it's
say
an energy. It's an
Yeah.
energy. All
The
our
Buddha-
terminologies which we are trying
the
to.
The Buddha called it shunyata. The Buddha
Yeah.
called it shunyata. Shunyata means it's nothing. It's nothing. But
Yes.
but obviously he did not mean nothing, because there was life. What is life
Correct,
and death?
correct.
What is the difference between life and death? Life and death is the difference is only the soul. When
Yeah,
there is when the
understood.
soul is there is life. When the soul is not there is death.
Understood, sir. So one more question adding on to the previous thing is, like you said, that when you are in yoga, you slip and then come back again, you can go back. Then how does that work in the reality? Because if you
Nothing.
slip it, I feel it has slipped. So
Yeah, if you slip,
you got to,
if you slip and you are gone, then you are gone, then you are reborn. But if you slip and you come back, then you have a chance of being in yoga again forever.
no, in our we are living in the samsara, this life. We have many things to do other than morning I have to go to work. We have family,
So,
we have kids.
yeah,
So many things are there. So in this, you said we have to be in the state of yoga always. So we slip and then come back, slip, come back. How does that work? It should not be that way, right?
There are some people who are coming back to this call after 1 month, after 2 months, after 3 months. What does it show?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
They got caught. For 1 month, they were busy doing other things. For 2 months, they are busy doing other things.
No, you're saying that there is no sadhana required to be in the yoga. So
I didn't say that. Hold on. I don't. Sometimes you put some words.
I'm not quoting you. I'm just saying in general. What do we need to do to be in yoga?
Be in what Girish told. Being in yoga is dhyana yoga, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga, prema yoga. Be in a state of seamless yoga. I said this. Being in the state of seamless yoga means no bhoga, means you're always united with the divine. It means fana phila. You are not there. Fana phila means you become extinct.
Fana phila is just moksha. If I
become
in our Gita, it is moksha.
Yeah, but okay. According to me, Fanafila is not yet moksha. You should be alive in Fanafila. Moksha happens after death. Krishna, we have to close the call. We have just 1 or 2 minutes. Krishna, Rekha, Parvani, Rajendra. 3 quick comments and we close. Krishna, Rekha, Rajendra.
Yeah, it's very, very clear, because when you say the 5 yogas fill up your day and his bhajans and Girishji ka answer, so understanding is very clear. But my question is, see, if I want to be in yoga, is it, you said it just you have to be in yoga, does it come automatically? One question. 2, does your environment and the circumstances where you are affect your yoga?
Yes, both are. So for point 1, suppose you are there. Now some people come and tell you, we are having a chief minister function in the neighborhood. Come now for 2 hours. So you have a choice. You go there. Now when you go there, function is going on. You can either be immersed in the political rally or you can be in yoga. It depends on whether you are a yogi or a bhogi. If you're a bhogi and the politician people are distributing samosa and paratha and payasam, what they call in Kerala payasam, adda payasam, you start eating adda payasam. Like when I go to Kerala, I become in bhoga because full day I'm eating payasam. Then obviously if I go to payasam, then payasam, what happened to my yoga?
Sir, I'm not talking about the extremities. We are sincerely following and trying to come up. So when in our simple life, like we are not a standalone person standing in an island.
Let me give you the answer. Let me give you a sincere answer. See, Krishna, it's like this. We have a whole world. All of us have a world around us. Nobody in this call is a sannyasi.
So you can escape to Finland. We cannot.
No, no. Don't tell me that I can and you cannot. We can do what we want to do. So it's up to us what we choose. We have a choice. There may be limitations, there may be priorities, there may be people, there may be responsibilities, other things. But nothing can stop you from being in yoga. I'm giving the essential answer to you. Let there be anything in your life, Krishna. Let anybody disturb you, but you can still be in dhyana yoga and bhakti yoga.
I
And you
agree.
can be.
I have to say the last 4 days I was in a circumstances which I never would have gone otherwise. But आपने जो SLS बोला, it helped me a lot. I was in yoga most of the time. Yes.
Good.
But
So-
your seamless yoga will take more time.
My dear, when you are in seamless yoga, then fanafila. That means in that moment of seamless yoga, you have become one with the divine. That is the ultimate goal. Please work towards it.
Okay,
Thank you.
sir. And one more last question, please. Yesterday I wanted to ask this question. I had written it down, but my connection couldn't. I was traveling that day. My question was, how can, and today it came up, it came up, how can emptiness be fullness? Was my question also.
Tomorrow.
How can,
Ask tomorrow. Keep it for tomorrow. Rekha Parwani quickly and Rajinder quickly. Because the time is over. My administrator is going to cut the call in 30 seconds. Rekha?
Shivam AiR,
Bolo?
yesterday I had all the reasons to be in RDX, but because I was in one of the yogas, I could avoid this
Okay, good.
very well. So
Okay.
the yoga is very important.
Okay. So yeah, if you're in yoga, then you can't be in RDX. The moment you are in RDX, then you're not in yoga. Imagine you lose control of your emotions. Then are you a yogi? The moment you lose control of your emotions, you become a bhogi. Rajendra,
Yes.
close quickly, please. Quick comment and close.
Sir, it is regarding yesterday you told me to be in sadhana. By constant practice or to be in prem yoga or karma yoga, one will be available to the this state of being that of in SLS, and after that there will be self-realization. Self-realization means the world of name, form, and merge. It will all vanish. It will all vanish, and it will become zero, void.
So do you have a question? Any question you're asking me?
I don't have a question, sir. I have basically ये इसी का मैं extend बोल रहा हूँ कि साधना से ही जो भी होता है साधना से ही हो जाता है, because after that you become one with the manifestation of God and nothing
Yes and no. Sadhana se ho sakta hai. And if some people do sadhana for 10 years, nothing can happen.
I mean sadhana to be in prem yoga, bhakti yoga.
No, sadhana is not the only way. Sadhana, maybe sadhana is a good practice, but don't tell me I'm sitting in sadhana. I'm sitting under the banyan tree from last 25 years. No enlightenment. Please follow the entire process that we talk of. But right now the time is over. With folded hands, I bow down to you.
Thank you, sir.